Hello, everyone. I hope you are all right. I am Mobeen Ahmed. You are now watching Learn Korean Together. Today's topic is Introduction to the Korean Language. Before we start this lecture, I would like to briefly talk about the Korean language. Currently, there are 77 million native Korean speakers and 5.6 million that consider Korean as their heritage language. Out of over 3,000 languages that exist on this planet, Korean is considered to be the 13th most commonly used language. Among these various languages without their own letters and characters have vanished one after another. Korean is a language that has its own letters and characters. There isn't a precedent in which a king has created letters and characters for his subjects. You may already know, but Sejong the Great created the Korean alphabet Hangul. The original purpose was to devise a writing and reading system that would allow the common people to read and write the Korean language, as opposed to only the nobles, who at the time were the only ones educated in reading and writing Chinese characters. If any of you have experience studying Japanese or Chinese, you will understand how easy it is to learn the Korean alphabet Hangul compared to other alphabets. And for those who have already studied Japanese, mastering Korean will be an easy and simple task. This is because the Japanese language and the Korean language are quite alike in terms of their grammar structure. Though many Korean words originate from Chinese characters, Korean is quite different from Chinese in terms of its grammar. The Korean vocabulary is comprised of 35% native words, 60% Sino-Korean words, and 5% loanwords, mostly from the English language. Loanwords are pronounced differently depending on the sound patterns in Korean. For instance, the word computer is pronounced computer in Korean. First, a unique characteristic of the Korean language lies in its syntax. The sentence structure, or word order, in Korean is different from that of English. Korean is a language in which the verb or predicate comes at the end, so a sentence ends in a verb or an adjective. In English, a sentence is constructed in the order of subject, verb, object, but in Korean, it is in the order of subject, object, verb. For example, the sentence, Jane studies Korean, becomes Jane Korean studies. Korean is also a language free from strict word order. As long as there is a verb or an adjective at the end, the sentence will still make grammatical sense. For example, if you want to say, Ali and Saad study Korean at school, in Korean you can say, Ali and Saad at school Korean study, or Ali and Saad Korean study at school. Another characteristic of the Korean language is that it is situation-oriented. This means that in specific contexts or situations, certain components, such as the subject of a sentence, can be omitted. For example, when asking, "Are you going home?" in Korean, you can simply say, "going home." Similarly, when asking, "Did you meet the friend?" you can skip "you" and say, "met the friend." Lastly, Korean is a language with honorifics. When using honorifics, there are different speech levels of respect depending on the person you are speaking with. The way you would talk to your father is different from the way you would talk to your friends or colleagues. For example, in English, you and your father would say "good morning" in the same way. However, in Korean, there is a distinction between the way a father speaks to his son and the way a son speaks to his father. If you pay close attention, you will notice that these two ways of speaking are very different. You can use honorific words or expressions that differentiate speech levels. Understanding these characteristics of the language will be beneficial before you start studying Korean. I hope you enjoy this video. For more videos, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.